11 to 77. All A9Xs were produced between September and December of 1977. All 4 doors and 2 doors. Unique to the A9X was no engine fan. I've put an auxiliary fan on. The only genuine one we have, was fitted by factory. This one down in front of the radiator with the switch that's attached to the radiator and switches the fan on and off before it overheats, hopefully. Also the sealed system of the radiator, which is this overflow tank that you see, was also unique to the A9X, as well as some technical bits with the brakes. It's a dual master cylinder, portioning valve for the rear brakes, rear disc that is. Once again another exclusive part that came out on the A9X, and it was the first rear disc sedan that GMH released. As you can see, alloy calipers to the front, unique to the A9X as well. Bolt-on flares from factory. And then as you can see, the rear disc set up, Salisbury diff. Unique to the A9X. This one's got a 120 litre drop tank that's been fitted. No A9X left the factory with one, but Brown Davies made them for all the race teams, and this is that's who I purchased this one from. As you can see, the plates are pretty unique as well. GMH A9X is exactly what it is. The rear paint out silver, some did come out in black. So if someone sees you've got an A9X and it's painted, the ASLR blackout's painted in black, well, there's a good chance that it would be original. Not all of them come out in silver, although the ones that did come out in silver were pretty much easily distinguished as being A9Xs. Nothing unique for the A9X was the brake ducts, which bolted in to these front slots in the front spoiler. That kept the brakes cool when they hit the mountain. Basically all the air that's channeled under the car ends up being channeled towards the front discs. There's the fan in behind there, which is unique to the A9X. because of the delete engine fan, which increased horsepower by about 12%, believe it or not. Bonnet scoop and cold air intake were unique as well. I'll try and keep it still, maybe not. This build took about 4 to 5 years. Most parts were done fairly, or most items were done fairly quickly. Paint took the longest, care of Nick Simone. Probably rate the paint job 9 out of 10. A lot of people would say it's 11 out of 10, but because I've been involved in the build, I know what could have been better and maybe should have been better, but at the same time, comparing this to what left the factory, this is probably 10 or 15 times better, so we can't complain. Interior, it's all new, it's all been remanufactured by the guy that purchased the GM presses. Same with the inserts, all genuine golf ball. Console's genuine, console inserts genuine, GM. A9X didn't come out with a radio, hence that's why there's no radio cutout. I've fitted some auxiliary gauges, one for oil pressure and one for water temperature, which is probably just a safeguard option that I wanted to make sure that I wasn't cooking the engine. Obviously radial tuned suspension, one of the first Holdens to come out with that, we'll call it technology. It was technology of the day. 4-speed close ratio M21, quite useful. First and fourth is pretty long, obviously designed for Conrod. Exhaust is a mandrel bent 2-inch system all the way. It was done by a good friend of mine, the Big Terry. Used to own Performance Exhaust in Airport West. He was nice enough to come down and do it here at home in the shed. All in all, it's pretty good job. Don't know how good it sounds though, because I'm always in it instead of listening to it drive off. Everyone tells me it sounds fantastic. Rear lights, genuine GM, brand new. Front and rear bumpers, the original ones. Had them triple coated, chrome coated. Flares are the genuine ones, a bit larger than the L34 spec, or wider. Pretty impressive. These come out with not the Simmons that I've fitted. Simmons is just basically an era type rim that I've put on the car. It's a personal taste type thing. The colour's flamenco red, and what they actually come out with when they left the factory were a GDS rim. What was unique on this GDS rim was that it had a 12mm or half-inch offset. Sorry, 24mm offset. It's just starting to rain, so I better get her back in the shed. She might catch a cold.